A little feel of basketball fever. These fans are feeling it in anticipation of this big game. Welcome, everyone, to our 2K Sports Broadcast. Tonight's game also serving as part of the NBA Cup. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the Pacers, right there in 5th position, middle of the pack in the conference. And, of course, there's the Heat, 3.5 back.
And, you know, for the Heat, this has been a terrible way for them to kick off their year. They have to find a way to get back on track soon before this season gets away from them.
And there was such high hopes for them in the preseason. It's hard to believe how quickly these losses are piling up.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Alec Burks is out there with Josh Richardson. Then it's Butler. Then it's MP. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Indiana, the perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Halliburton in at the point. We're still in the first stages of the season, Doris. How much are these teams relying on analytics right now?
Kev, this is such a fascinating point you bring up because in the offseason, they look at a substantial amount of data. And what the analytics department does, go to the coaching staff. This is what we know can be effective. And there is definitely an adjustment in strategy happening.
This guy making his presence felt. Jimmy Butler, the ultimate competitor.
Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Over Clark. And the shot falls short this time. And Clark has got the ball here for the Heat. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year. Inside, here's Butler. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
And it's Clark with the jam.
Oh, to have young legs. MP gets off his feet in a hurry for that finish.
Pass to Turner. Halliburton against Richardson. And a wide open look for Siakam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Good on the shot.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
Pacers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside Turner. Clark against Siakam. Good defense by MP. Heat have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Butler kicks to Richardson. Pass to Clark. 6 on the shot clock. Adebayo, that's a 2-pointer. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city, plus he's already got a street named after him.
Butler, a screen on Siakam. Over MP, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Butler, a screen on Siakam. MP dishes to Butler. That one goes. Count it. Butler's got 6 points.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. He talked about the respect he has for Jimmy Butler and everything that Jimmy Buckets brings to the table. He told me Butler's special. He impacts the game with the ball, without the ball, and with his defense. But he said as much of a challenge as Butler presents, he'll be ready. Guys?
Thank you, David. No good from Clark. Indiana leading. Halliburton right side. For three, Siakam. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. The Heat have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Back to MP. Butler, a screen on Siakam. MP passes to Butler. Can't hit from in close.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Siakam with it, and Burks picks him up defensively. A nice shot by Halliburton.
Yeah, this is his game, right? Halliburton wants you to forget how deadly he is from three-point territory. Look out.
And a chance now to see where teams stand in the early stages of the NBA Cup.
And a lot can still change before we get to the knockout round. But one thing we know at this point, this competition has really added some excitement to the regular season since it started.
Now, here's Richardson. Nothing on the board. Clark, a screen on Mathurin. Three-pointer, Butler, the putback. Great positioning on the putback.
That plays about 2 things: effort and awareness by MP to track down the board and get the bucket.
Pacers leading by 3. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Latray and Siakam gets it to go on the assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Heat have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark. His first shot coming late. Richardson, no luck.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now here's Turner. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Pass to Siakam. Off target from three-point range.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And here we go. Fast break. Halliburton's got it. Siakam misses.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Now, here's MP. Defense right on him. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Butler's got 9.
Now you can see Jimmy Butler moving without the basketball, getting into his shot window, and that's a nice catch and shoot.
Mathurin passes to Halliburton. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Butler sets a screen for MP. Another shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
Crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man, fearless inside.
Obi Toppin's checked in for Indiana. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, after their run to the conference finals last season, the Pacers moved to secure their roster moving forward, re-signing Pascal Siakam and Obi Toppin, then extending Andrew Nembhard. With a young team that's already shown so much promise, there is upside in staying the course. This team should have some staying power for years to come, guys.
No doubt about it. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Here's Halliburton, following the basket by MP. Just 5 on the clock. Turner with a screen on Burks. Nembhard, and Indiana, another 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the trip.
To the middle, here's Clark. Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Halliburton for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. MP's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Butler sets a screen for Clark. Pacers with the rebound. Mathurin with the ball, coming off a stellar performance against Orlando. Halliburton finds Nembhard. Pass to Toppin. Oh, good with the triple.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
That's just sharp anticipatory defense from Tyrese Halliburton. Triggers the break immediately.
The Heat trail by 6. MP looking around. Here he goes. Off on the layup. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Nembhard the pass to Toppin. Good on the triple. And now it's a 9-point Pacer lead.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
And Clark slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
It's stolen by Adebayo. And the dunk by MP.
MP is cooking right now, and folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
Outside Mathurin, back to Halliburton. And again, it's Indiana.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Now, here's MP. He's coming off a 34-point game against the Pistons in Detroit.
You know, couple that with the 4 big blocks. He was awesome on the defensive end as well.
No good on the triple. Pacers leading by 7. Here's Nembhard. 14 points from him the last game against the Magic in Orlando. And Turner kicks to Halliburton. Pass to Toppin. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 6 assists here tonight. The Heat trail by 10. Down low, here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Burks dishes to Butler. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. MP against Toppin. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Yeah, sometimes your teammate gets you open with a screen. MP able to capitalize.
Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. In the post, it's Toppin and Turner. And it's Nesmith in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. To the paint. MP, no good. Pacers leading by 11. It took some time, DB, but it's starting to come together, it seems, for Obi Toppin.
Kevin, the athleticism has always been there for Obi. I think the question was, how could he help his team beyond being a vertical threat at the rim? He now is in the perfect spot. He play with pace. He's starting to be able to put it on the deck, and now he's got to improve his defense.
Here's Adebayo. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner. The Pacers making a switch here. Mathurin's checked in. When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Clark inside. Toppin covering. Sweet move. MP going right to the rim.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Last outing for Miami, it was a loss to the Pistons. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple. And I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
Certainly, DA is a two-way threat. Halliburton finds Nemhard. Tapping a screen on Burks. They could use a bucket. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's MP. Back to Burks. To the inside. Here's MP. It's MP muscling his way for 2.
Well, being able to finish through contact, essential for MP. No one going to make it easy on the interior.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Toppin with it. Picked up by Rozier. Nemhard the pass to Toppin. Rozier against Halliburton. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Halliburton's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by the Heat.
MP against Toppin. Clark kicks to Burks. Adebayo the screen. Fires from deep. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to 1, and the bucket from Burks.
You give Alec Burks a little daylight. This guy is ready to fire.
Outside Turner. And it's Halliburton penetrating. Can't cash in from close range.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Clark sets a screen for Butler. Again, the Heat, good for 2.
Some players don't love this in-between level. Jimmy Butler making that mid-range look easy.
Outside Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. Over Rozier. Halliburton, that's good. Halliburton's got 9. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Clark, and the dunk by MP.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And it's Adebayo in the corner. Fires at the elbow. It's Butler that time on the assist by Adebayo. Butler's got the lead up to 3 now for the Heat.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Down low. Here's Toppin. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul goes against Miami. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Heat.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Yeah, and I also love the intensity they've shown on the glass early on. Keeping plays alive, creating second chance shots, that's nice.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Here's Toppin. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. 16 points for Obi Toppin.
Well, we've seen Obi Toppin get cooking like this, and boy, when he starts to roll, the rhythm is hard to disrupt.
Butler, a screen on Toppin. Clark, the pass to Butler. Over Mathurin. And it's Butler missing. For the Heat, their last game, a loss to the Pistons in Detroit. Pass to Toppin. At the elbow, it's Turner. Back to Toppin. Bangs home the trifecta. Toppin's got 13 points in just this quarter.
That's his 5th three-pointer of the half. Filling it up.
And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? It remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Butler is screen on Toppin. Clark into the lane. Here's Butler. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. On the Pacers' doors last season, trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a two-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league. We're talking about a guard who's got some bounce. Tyrese Halliburton with the hops.
MP kicks to Butler. The Heat shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And 72% on the year. I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
What I love most about Jimmy Butler is his will to win and the capacity he has to take his teammates right along with him. You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Miami trailer. Now Clark. He's got 25. Oh, tough play by Butler.
That's the tenacity of Jimmy Butler, just putting in work in close range.
Halliburton deciding where to go with it. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Obi Toppin has been on display for Indiana. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. Back to the action in just a minute.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings.
And taking a look at the Pacers, they're finding out anyone can win on any night. That said, once they've adjusted, watch out. Lots of firepower on this roster.
And now, let's get into the Indiana Pacers game. It's been a close one so far.
The pace of this game is suiting them well, and it makes sense. After all, they're the ones setting it up.
Yeah, that's what you want. Establish the tempo while staying under control. They can run away with this literally.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
On the court for the Heat, Clark is out there with Adebayo. Then it's Josh Richardson. Then it's Butler. And it's Burks in at the two-guard spot.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, you've got to be able to attack the rim off the perimeter. Josh Richardson sending a message with that dunk.
Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. And Siakam with the basket on the assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got assist number 8 here in this one already. The Heat shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor. hitting on all cylinders. Richardson the pass to Clark. Butler sets a screen for MP. And they double up MP. Shot clock at 5. Here's Richardson. The rebound by Turner.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Mathurin passes to Siakam. Burks against Mathurin. Turner with a screen on Burks. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Halliburton for 3. No good that time. Good work defensively by Richardson. MP with it. Halliburton picks him up. Clark against Halliburton. And they double up MP. Pass to Adebayo. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. To the middle. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
An emphatic finish by Mr. Siakam. Yes, sir.
Clark left side. The kick outside to Butler. Richardson outside. Again, the miss by the Heat.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Turner with a screen for Halliburton. Lets it go with a 3. And it's MP with the rebound. Clark's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Here's Halliburton. And the rejection by MP. Butler passes to Clark. Oh, that's blocked.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
And it's Turner finishing it off.
How about that? He's 7 feet tall.
And Miles Turner, because of that ability to move in any direction at any moment, is a big-time problem inside.
Pass to Nembhard. Butler against Mathurin. Wants to get it to Turner and does. Fades away. And it's Miami with the rebound. Clark with it. Halliburton picks him up. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Well, how about that length and explosiveness? Miles Turner in style.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Shot from 16, and it's Butler missing. Indiana leading by 5. From the arc, MP grabs the miss.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight cover.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Siakam, a good look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Siakam's got 6 points in the quarter.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Richardson off the left rim and out.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Siakam, and he comes up with the deuce. And it's a 7-point Pacer lead.
Well, this is your 2019 most improved player, and now Siakam trying to become that franchise-level guy, carrying the load tonight. Unbelievable explosion. Shows a great burst to the rim and extends over the taller defender.
Halliburton outside. And here is Siakam. 21 points in the game. Turner with a screen on Richardson. Inside. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Adebayo. To the paint. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Indiana. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Siakam looking around. Turner with a screen for Siakam. And it's slammed in by Turner.
How about that? Running the pick and roll to perfection. Evident that Miles Turner loves these situations.
Now, here's Clark. He's got 25. Butler with the bucket down low. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. Leading by 5. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to talk to his guy. And some changes here for the Pacers. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Robinson's checked in for the Heat. Terry Rozier comes in for Richardson. McConnell finds Nembhard. Turner with a screen on Clark. Here's Siakam. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on MP. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player. What heart by MP, going through contact there and converting.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Here's Nembhard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
For Indiana, they have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
Here's MP, puts the move on, and MP throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. McConnell kicks to Siakam. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. Here's a look at some of the stats for Andrew Nembhard.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Rozier for 3. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Siakam's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Turner. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Adebayo.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Butler, a screen on Siakam to the middle. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously push the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. Jackson is out there with Toppin. And it's Neesmith in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. That one falls.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
Here's Nembhard. Burks covering. Nembhard with it. Jackson a screen on Burks. Clock at 4. Toppin, no one around him. And the Pacers another 3.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Pacers leading by 14. Here's Nembhard. Halliburton for 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. Over Neesmith. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Indiana's gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. Nembhard, the pass to Toppin. Here's Nembhard. Burks covering. Nembhard's shot is good. And the Pacers lead by 19.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Nembhard finds Halliburton. Back to Nembhard. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Toppin can't get it to go.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Butler a screen on Toppin. MP no good. Pacers leading by 17. To the inside, Neesmith. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Down low. And the dunk by MP.
There you see Richardson's ability to process the situation and put the pass perfectly on time.
It's deflected. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Toppin throws it down.
The chemistry Toppin has with his teammates. Just get up over the rim and finish it with authority, Obi.
Clark, the pass to Butler. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Turner's checked in for Jackson. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for Neesmith. Halliburton on the wing. Richardson covering. Halliburton passes to Siakam. And there it is for him. Siakam's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Now, Pascal Siakam cooking right now. His focus is there and his game is on point.
And MP throws it down.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
Pacers leading by 16. Siakam outside. Outside Mathurin. Back to Nembhard. The 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Takes it inside. Can't connect from short range. Indiana's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Here's Turner, and Turner throws it down.
Well, that is about recognition right there from Tyrese Halliburton. He recognizes the overcommitment, makes the defense pay.
Now, Nemhard. Outside Mathurin. Turner with a screen on Butler. To the wing on the left.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Mathurin against Butler. And it's Mathurin missing. The Heat trail by 18. Clark outside. And it's sent back by Turner.
Well, you're talking 6'11" and big time length. Send it back, Mr. Turner.
Butler feeling out a bit. Clock at 6. Sinks the 15-footer. Butler's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Indiana.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Pascal Siakam.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long.
And Turner kicks to Siakam. Indiana moving it around. Pass to Mathurin. Now Siakam. And it's off from three-point range. And here's the fast break.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
And the first one drops. And so Clark nails both of them. Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard, and now arguably a top 25 player.
Pass to McConnell. That one misses. Some solid defense from Rozier. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. And tonight, not just a regular season win, it also counts in the NBA Cup standing.
And if you look at the teams that advance in the Cup, you normally have to win this first game. So they're off to a strong start.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Sorry, man. Tough game tonight.
I told you. Once you make the starting lineup, we're in the endorsement game now.
Yeah.
And look where we at.
Does that mean that you finally got me a shoe deal?
What? Come on, man. I ain't just get you one shoe deal. I got you 6.
Man, stop playing. What you mean?
All these people right here want to sign you. Okay, and they're more than happy to come to terms with us. All you got to do is tell me which one you want to go with, and we go to.
Bro.
Great choice.
Yo, I cannot believe I'm getting paid to wear sneakers, man. This is the kind of thing that we dreamed about back in Plainview, man.
And this is just the start, okay? Look at the names on the spreadsheet. These are all the companies you can work with if you keep going the way you're going.
Yo, I appreciate all this, man. You putting in work, bro.
Come on, man. That's what you pay me for. This ain't no charity. I'm here to help you maximize your brand. Nothing left on the table.
Hey, respect, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Hey,
this
no
is
doubt.
major, man.
No doubt.
All right.
By a spider, but see, me, it was a go. If you want space, I hope you take your helmet off soon as you get up to Venus. And even while sleeping, be thinking so low. White Cartiers, all I'm seeing is my city laying, and I'm Obi-Wan, got a mission to pass. I just might be the hope. Toby Maguire got bit by a spider.